This is my 6th time. Travel through the world as a dog-licking villain. This time I realize, what a cold female president. What god of war dragon is proud? I don't play anymore. But when I pose it, when he was ready to accept Leng Qingqiu's public break-off, who knew she was pulling me? I'm arranged to get married. I was just stupid. The eldest sister, the god of war, is already on the road with a knife. The plot can't go like this. Now, in the corner of the Liu family's business cocktail party, I woke up with a shake of my body. There is still a previous life left in the pupil. The blood-colored illusion of the heavenly spirit cover was shattered by Long Aotian with a palm. Boost soul stability detected. The plot system has been reloaded. Current world, god of war. Flower Capital Group, Fragrance Spectrum, Identity, the heir of the Liu Group, the #1 villain cannon fodder, the heroine Leng Qingqiu, senior licking dog. The goal of survival is to reach the finale. Rewards for success. Return to reality. Cure the mother's terminal illness. Failure penalty. The soul is completely destroyed. And this is already the 7th time. First 6 times, I died in Shaoran, Yi Fengchu, Feng and Yi Chen respectively, in the hands of Zhao Rishan and Long Aotian. The death became more and more tragic. But this time, the protagonist of God of War Flower City. It's still the Long Aotian who slapped me. I took a deep breath, began to review the plot rapidly. Today is Chapter 9. Humiliation at the engagement banquet. The original Manhwa will pull Leng Qingqiu when announcing the engagement. Then Long Aotian saved the beauty as a hero. Break my 3 legs. Immediately afterwards, Leng Qingqiu broke off the engagement in public. Throw it into your arms. After that, I became the laughingstock of the whole city. The Liu family went bankrupt. I died tragically on the streets. Thinking of this, I gritted my teeth. This time, labor and management will survive to the end. Go back to treat my mother with the system's rewards. Then I tidy up my collar. Stand up. With a solemn face. As soon as he turned around, a cold fragrance came to his face. Leng Qingqiu was standing in front of him. The skin is like a congealed tire. His eyes were like cold stars. A dress. The thrill of outlining her S-shaped curves. Sure enough, as the first heroine, her beauty is aggressive. Saying this, I squeezed out a smile. Before I could speak, Leng Qingqiu said coldly, I will not be engaged to you. You die. This heart. I smiled. I agree. Thought. Sister, burn me quickly. I'm engaged to you. I want to live a few more years. He looks good. Figure is also tall. It's a pity that she is the brainless heroine who was fooled by Long Aotian. Not only is he willing to be a harem for others, and the ugly, even the Leng family's generations of family business have to be compensated. Leng Qingqiu's brain shook. Who is talking? Liu Shengwen's mouth obviously didn't move. Who is Long Aotian? My bodyguard. I will give the family property to a small security guard in the harem. I'll be so stupid in the future. Leng Qingqiu stared at me suspiciously. That's the look of a madman. He licked himself for 3 years. He even used his family power to force me to get engaged to him. What's going on now? I looked at him stunned. My heart is still frantically outputting. Stupid. No. I agreed to break off the engagement. What else do you want? Quickly. Cancel the engagement. Otherwise Long Aotian would rush out later. I can't keep my legs. No. These ends wouldn't want any tricks. No. I have to say that I am dead quickly. She must not be given a chance to repent. Thinking of this, my tone was extremely sincere. Qingqiu. I just reflected on it for a long time. You're right. Twisted melons are not sweet. We are really not suitable. So I decided to break off the engagement. I just finished speaking in Leng Qingqiu's ears. My heart rang again. Hurry up and give your Long Aotian a harem. Go and coax the man to lick the soles of his shoes. Shout him heroic. This girl thinks she is invincible in the world. Fact. It was the meat on Long Aotian's chopping board. It is already medium ripe. It's just me jumping. Hearing this cold autumn, his chest rose and fell violently. The delicate face instantly became as cold as ice. A monstrous anger ignited in his eyes. Looking at Leng Qingqiu with an angry face, I was stunned and thought to myself, what is wrong with these silly girls? I don't get married anymore. You are still so angry. But she is Long Aotian's woman. You must not be offended. Fortunately, the heroine's brain has pits. It should be very coaxing. I quickly smiled. Let's go and make it clear to the elders. Let's go, let's slow down. Hearing this, Leng Qingqiu turned around. Stride forward. I thought you could do it. 3 years. 3 whole years. You give me gifts every day. If you have nothing to do, You will be diligent. Now I have a silly name in my heart. He also said that I have a hole in my brain. I wanted to see what the hell you want. I hurriedly followed him. I breathed a sigh of relief. Done. Just make it clear to your elders. Wait for Long Aotian to come. At first glance, the marriage contract was gone. You can't come up and hit me. Can't ruin his righteous and awe-inspiring heroic character. It's great that I can finally escape this catastrophe. Leng Qingqiu walked in front. Every voice of the heart can be heard clearly. The pace is getting faster and faster. The nails are almost embedded in the palm of your hand. In the inner hall, the two parents are talking about cooperation after marriage. See us in. Immediately greeted him with a smile. In this I cut deeply to Leng's father and Leng's mother. And then, without waiting for them to speak, I said directly to my uncle, auntie and parents, I called you over today. There's something to announce. I discussed it with Qingqiu. We are not engaged. What I saw, my father's face instantly darkened blue. Manhwa, what nonsense are you talking about? I looked sad when I heard this. He raised his hand and beat his chest. The tone was extremely sincere. Mom and dad, uncle and aunt. I'm serious. I used to be ignorant. I only know how to force it. Qingqiu, she is smart, brave, and powerful. Such an excellent girl. She should marry the person she likes. I can't be so selfish. Ruined her lifelong happiness. What I said is sincere. Even I was moved. I want to be perfect. This acting Oscar owes me a statuette. It's cold. Several generations of family property were finally cheaper than Long Aotian. And Leng Qingqiu standing next to me. Listen to my heart. The lungs of Qi were about to explode. And my father looked at me like this. I feel even more wrong. Turning to look at the cold autumn. Qingqiu, what do you mean? Is this bastard threatening you again? You tell your uncle. Uncle makes the decision for you. Subsequently, everyone's light fell on Leng Qingqiu, and I winked at him like crazy. I shouted crazy in my heart. The eldest sister, nod your head quickly, and say quickly, you agree to break off the engagement. Hurry up and don't be stunned. The cold autumn red lips are slightly hooked, showed a smile that turned all living beings upside down. Uncle and aunt, mom and dad, I agreed to be engaged to Brother Chen Wen. Hearing this, I turned my head abruptly to look at Leng Qingqiu. My mind went blank. I thought to myself, eldest sister, what are you doing? You are Long Aotian's harem. You have to lick the soles of Long Aotian's shoes. You have to kill me if you do this. And Leng Qingqiu listened to my heart. There was a hint of provocative sneer at the corners of his mouth. Look straight at me. Do you want to break off the engagement? Have you asked me? You disgusted me for 3 years. Now, just let go. He also made me worthless. Today I just want to disgust you. I want to see the security guard named Long Aotian, how to pull me into his harem. The living sound fell. The two adults began to chat passionately again, and I pulled Leng Qingqiu aside. Eagerly said Qingqiu, are you not in a normal mind today? Hearing this, he screamed coldly, I think you are very abnormal. I tried to calm down. Okay, we don't fight, but we can't make this marriage. And Leng Qingqiu looked at me, sweating profusely in a hurry. I feel even more refreshed to take off. Sister just wants to pinch you, scum. Saying Leng Qingqiu, he didn't speak. I anxiously said Qingqiu again. You forced by the pressure of your elders. You think I'm annoying or not? Annoying. Hate or not? Dislike. Disgusting or not disgusting? Super disgusting. Then, do you still want to be engaged to me? What? Hear this work? I looked at Leng Qingqiu in shock. I suddenly felt I don't seem to know that much about this woman. At this time, the two families had already negotiated. Hugged, the two of us excitedly came to the small garden. I was pushed the whole time, and Leng Qingqiu stood on the stage. I thought to myself, is this not the end of the fast? It will take a few minutes. Long Aotian had to rush out. Break my 3 legs. Snatch Leng Qingqiu away. Again, this is a catastrophe that I can't escape, even if you know the direction of things. Can't you do anything? Leng Qingqiu stood beside me. Every voice of the heart can be heard clearly. The shock in my heart also deepened. He really knows what will happen next. It will really be when the officiant announces the engagement. Stand up against it. The MC was very excited. Ladies and gentlemen, I am entrusted by the two families of Lu Leng. Today, I want to announce a big news here. The Lu family was eldest and younger than Lu Chengwen. Cold family and daughter are cold autumn. Our engagement ceremony will be held on the 10th of next month. I oppose. Hear this. I trembled. There was only one thought in my heart. After finishing, my legs are gone. The guests in the audience were instantly in an uproar. They all followed the reputation. I saw the crowd separate. A man in a black security uniform came over step by step. His face was cold. His eyes were as sharp as eagles, with a decisive iron-blooded aura. It is incompatible with the celebrities around him. It was Long Aotian. Saying this, everyone was stunned. They are connected to each other. Was this a security guard? He was crazy and dared to oppose the engagement of the Lu family and the Leng family. Don't want to live anymore. The MC glanced at him. The person who came took this low-level security guard away, and Leng Qingqiu looked at me. I was very shocked. He really said it. Long Aotian walked up to the stage with a confident face. Wantonly wanted to push him away. As a result, he threw it off stage. Saying the situation, he looked at it angrily. Long Aotian, what are you doing? Hearing this, Long Aotian grabbed Leng Qingqiu's shoulders with both hands. Qingqiu, please rest assured, I will never allow others to force you. Your destiny should be in your own hands. Leng Qingqiu opened his hand. Long Aotian, you're just my bodyguard. It's not your turn to worry about my housework. Qingqiu, I know your worries. Don't worry, I'm here today. Don't try to force you to get married. Hear this work. I nodded repeatedly as I stood aside. Of course you are so awesome. There are many righteous words. Let's talk about it and say it's non-toxic. As the god of war, you have to let everyone know that you are on the side of justice. Please start your performance. Then Long Aotian turned around, facing all the guests in the audience. The voice is loud. It resounded throughout the garden. The four major families of the dignified Lingdu do not rely on legitimate means to operate. It actually depends on the happiness of a girl. Two interest binding. You are half ashamed. I really cared about the happiness of Qingqiu. The words fell. I stood behind and applauded Long Aotian. Beautiful autumn. It's your turn to cry to me. People say this. You can't say it if you are not moved. You are crying. And Leng Qingqiu looked at me coldly. Saying this, I put down my hand in embarrassment. Pretend to look elsewhere. Then Long Aotian continued. Uncle Leng and Leng Qingqiu is your biological daughter. Do you really have the heart to push her into the fire pit? What kind of goods is Lu Chengwen? Everyone in the entire Zero City knows it. Marry your daughter to this kind of scum. Don't you really have a trace of distress and regret? Leng Qingqiu scolded angrily. Do you have a bodyguard to take care of my affairs? Was expelled. Please get out of here now. Long Aotian also remembered. Why does something seem wrong? Things shouldn't have gone this way. This time. The surrounding voices all rose. Who is this person? Why are you so unruly? People hold happy events at home. He added some chaos to the scene. It looks like an S batch. Just this virtue is still on the ship of the eldest lady of the Leng family. Bobble N photo buddy. Wow, this person's virtue looks so greasy. I was so nervous when I saw this. Why are you shouting so loudly? Shy. Pulled that he was almost about to do it. Calm me down. At this time, a security guard from the Lu family rushed up, grabbed Long Aotian's neckline. Today's a day when our family Lu Shao is happy. Looking for trouble, right? See what it is. A fist the size of a sandbag. Have you seen you? Long Aotian sneered. Just an ordinary man. I can kill you if I hook my fingers. Then Long Aotian closed his eyes. Raise your head. The first battle of Lao Tzu's fame is about to begin. Honor and dignity. Beauty starts from this moment. It's all mine. Long Aotian took a deep breath. He opened his eyes suddenly. The aura of the king changed his whole body. Since you want to do it, then let you know what is the return of the god of war. I'll do it today. Long Aotian didn't finish speaking. I only heard a plop. The security guard in front of him disappeared. Look down. The security guard had already been pressed to the ground by me. The security guard struggled to get up and fight Long Aotian. I pressed him tightly. I'm about to cry. Good brother, calm and calm. If you don't commit a crime, you can't go up. Look at my face. The kid was stunned for a moment. Lu Shao, you treat me as a brother. I gasped tiredly. They are good brothers. I have heard this work for the rest of my life. The kid's face was full of tears. Lu Shao treats me as a brother in this identity. Today I will help you shovel this kid, young Master Lu. Long Aotian shouted excitedly. Okay, come on, do it. The situation. I quickly pressed the kid. Gritted teeth. If it's a brother, don't move. Sure enough, the kid stopped moving in an instant. Leng Qingqiu angrily shouted. Long Aotian, have you made enough trouble? Get out of here. Let you roll. Hearing this, Long Aotian was very shocked. Qingqiu, is someone from the Lu family threatening you? Don't worry, the Lu family is just an ant in my eyes. Here, this work. Leng Qingqiu was depressed to the point of internal injury. This line is too bloody. Long Aotian, you have been fired. You can receive a salary for 3 months. Leave now immediately. I don't bother to say another word to you. The words fell, and the Dragon Aotian realized instantly. Qingqiu was threatened by the Lu family. She didn't know that I was the return of the god of war. I'm afraid that I will be hurt by the forces of the Lu family. So deliberately pretended to break with himself. The animals themselves protect me. I was so moved. My woman is really responsible. It's not just her. Now, even I think so. Sister, you don't have to protect her like this. I'm very well behaved. It will definitely not cause you any trouble. I beg you, come with her. It's best to have me in the future. I really can't afford to talk to you. Leng Qingqiu looked at lying on the ground. There was still a crying security guard under me. Leng Qingqiu laughed rarely. Brother Chengwen, get up. Hearing this, Long Aotian turned his head to look at me. The eyes are about to kill? I was shocked. No, it won't. You can also hate me. I didn't do anything. This time, a large group of bodyguards rushed over from a distance. Brothers, some of us want to rob women with Lu Shao. Now. A group of people rushed this way with security sticks. I was stunned when I saw this. Heaven and earth. Is this set of copies so difficult to brush? Followed by, I pulled left and right to stop a dozen subordinates. It's hard work, sweating profusely. And Long Aotian also stood there in a daze. Why didn't he pretend to be with me? Let them come over. I beg you. I was so hungry for this wave of experience points. If I don't brush it, I won't end up today. I also made up my mind. Life and death do not allow you to earn experience points. No, not today. You will be heaven from now on. You are God. What do you say? I don't follow you, Kui. Leng Qingqiu can take it away. If you can't take it away, you will finish the calf yourself. In short, don't mess with me. Long Aotian was going crazy. Lu Shao, are you upset with me? No. I was flying. I think you and Qingqiu are a good match. Get married and send me a wedding invitation. I followed the parts. During this, Long Aotian had nowhere to release his strength. I was anxious to turn around. Why don't you let them come over? After all, it's for you. No. You can rest assured. I'm here today. None of them can get by. Subsequently, I turned around and shouted to the security guards whoever moved I would kill whom. Now it looks is my focus on calming people. Long Aotian seemed to think that the matter was not big enough. See the situation. Leng Qingqiu also seemed to see through Long Aotian's face. Angry. Long Aotian, you're enough. Get out here. Otherwise I would have called the police. Hear this. Long Aotian's face was blue. My dignified return to the god of war. No one in the entire outer Xinjiang dares to humiliate themselves like this. I didn't expect to be so humiliated today. Okay, I'll get out. But, Qingqiu, please believe it. At any time in the future, anywhere, no matter what danger you encounter, I will also stand up. Even if it is an enemy of the whole world. Hearing this, Leng Qingqiu endured the nausea. Raise your hand and roll quickly. The words fell. Long Aotian's face was almost black. He turned around and glared at me viciously. I want to cry without tears. Careful Tao is really not bad for me. I didn't understand it either. You're naive enough. Oh no. Aotian snorted, left with a dark face, until his figure completely disappeared at the gate of the manor. The murderous aura that overwhelmed people. Only then did they finally disperse. The guests in the garden finally breathed a sigh of relief. They all listened to each other. It was full of shock and confusion, and I was relieved. Survived. I actually survived. No leg was broken. I was not slapped in the face in public. I actually escaped this mortal catastrophe, although the elders of the two families were full of doubts. But, looking at Leng Qingqiu's firm attitude, I can only happily finalize the date of engagement. Each left. The cocktail party was also in an uproar in this chaos. The grass is over. Afterwards, I almost threw up on the toilet in the bathroom. After the first few rounds of crossing, I summarized the 3 iron rules of villain survival. First, don't compare yourself to the protagonist. That is definitely the fastest way to die. You can't be nervous he wants to you. You have to kill you. The woman of the second protagonist cannot be touched. How far away can you go? Third, you must not do bad things. The protagonist sees you doing bad things. Then you won the lottery. Ding-dong system. Congratulations to the host for completing the initial survival test phase. The difficulty coefficient is 1 star. We are here. The first price segment reward has been prepared for the host. What to reward? Reward you with a sports car. Hearing this, my eyes widened. Play. I am the eldest son of the Liu family, the head of the 4 major families in Zero City. Rich. I picked up a life from Long Aotian's sexual return. You reward me with a luxury car. Don't get excited, host. This luxury car is not ordinary. What's so special? This sports car has a full 4 wheels. You are older than me, and I suppress my anger. What's going on with that dead girl in Leng Qingqiu? According to the plot, shouldn't we follow the god of war? Now, what is this? We don't know the situation on Qingqiu's side. For the time being, to learn More. Please take the initiative to talk to her. I'll talk to him about a sex. I'm going crazy. Long Aotian's eyes just now already wanted to strangle me. Then, I was scared. Again. Please think of a way to reunite them quickly. If this continues, I will be played to death by you in the morning. Please don't worry about the host. The feedback we give here is, I want to play you to death. Uncle. My father sat with a straight face in the study. Hearing this, I sat down cautiously. Tell me what's going on. What is so bad about it? Hear this. I was confused. No, there is none. You can fool me. I don't know what kind of goods you are. You'd better take care of me. Wait for the autumn season. Otherwise I can't get around you. She won't marry me. How she annoys me. The entire city of Zero knows it. Then why did she suddenly make a 180-degree turn today? I agreed to marry. I really don't know. I'm also wondering, then why did you suddenly pick up the shelf again? I don't want to get married. I have great love in my heart. Hear this. My father narrowed his eyes. Now it's really getting more and more shameless. I was extremely depressed. I didn't even bother to talk. Bring a gift. You will visit your godfather later. I was stunned, and my godfather. In the original book, I didn't go to the Chen mansion at all, because if you go, you will hit the plot. Thinking of this, I immediately shook my head. Father, our company has a big project to talk about today. I don't have time to go another day. Words fell. My father's face sank. What day to change? Your godfather loves you the most. He has been sick for so long. Don't even show your face. Must go today. I looked at my father's unbelievable eyes. I complained in my heart that I didn't send it off. Can't hide it. As soon as I went out, I saw that one at the engagement banquet. Zhao Gang was held down by himself. The people are being counted. Zhao Gang's face was full of anger. Is everyone together? More than 30 bodyguards stood in several rows. Shout all the good. Zhao Gang's anger has not subsided. Face was iron black. Lu Shao's engagement ceremony was stirred up by the guy named Long Aotian. Can we swallow this breath? Everyone shouted no. What I said is right. Lu Shao is our boss. In the city, only Lu Shao robbed men and women. There is no evil that cannot be done. No one can bully Lu Shao. Everyone raised their fists and shouted to rob men and women. There is no evil that cannot be done. Zhao Gang's dashing hand. Everyone was silent. Neat and uniform. So we are going to find Long Aotian, fat and proud. At Lu Shao's field back, find Long Aotian, fat and proud. Grab the male dominance. There is no evil that cannot be done. Saying this, my head screamed. I almost fainted on the spot. Go to this reckless man to kill me. I rushed over with an arrow. Pulled Zhao Gang over. What are you doing, gritting your teeth? Lu Shao, you are here. Zhao Gang's face was full of excitement. Lu Shao. I have 9 ways to play that dragon Aotian to death. If you have a kind of thing, just look at me. I kicked him in the ass. Are you idle? I looked at these 30 or so toned young men. In the future, don't shout so loudly about robbing men and women. Don't I want to be human? Zhao Gang was confused. There are few ways to scratch your head. You used to be very faceless. I was so angry that I was shivering. I want to lose face now. Okay, after Zhao Gang sighed. Do you understand it all in a loud voice? Now, our Lu Shao wants to be a bee-sun. It is also necessary to erect an archway. Understand the spirit. Everyone raised their fists and shouted that they should stand in the archway. When B is in the area, an archway will be erected. I roared, get out here. A kid walked along while raising his fist and whispering to the bag. When B is in the area, an archway will be erected. I will serve him when I go up. Little brat, don't go. I fought with you today. Zhao Gang grabbed me. Hey, Lu Shao. This is all trained according to your instructions. Everyone is used to it. I'm angry. You trained. Yes, don't worry. I know what you mean. Long Aotian is a stinky beggar. I'm not taking him. I grabbed him. Shao. Gangxia. Lu Shao. We are brothers. I said it very carefully. Shao. Gang was moved. Lu Shao. I'm not worthy. I'm just one. If it's a brother, don't come and cut me. Don't provoke that Long Aotian after being obedient. Tell everyone. Saying Long outing around. Do you understand? Why? I don't understand. I had tears in my eyes. Holding Zhao Gang's neckline with both hands. I've died 6 times. This time, I plan to survive. Until the end. I have to make it to the end. Lu Shao, you still speak Chinese. I clung to the neck of this second goods. Gritted teeth. Brother, as long as you do this well, a recent sports car in my garage, I'll give it to you. It's a Porsche. I sent you off. Zhao just knelt down with a plop, wiping away tears, clenched fists and clasped hands. Heaven and earth are close. There is no Lu Shao to treat me profound. Is not as kind as Lu Shao's kindness to me. From now on, Zhao Gang's body is Lu Shao's body. Who dares to touch Lu Shao's finger? Zhao Gang fought desperately with him. Okay, goodbye. Bye. Hurry up and prepare the car. I'm going to the Chen mansion to see my godfather. It's the boss. Ow. Gang saluted, nondescriptly. The fart ran away. I looked at his back. Shang breathed a sigh of relief. Fortunately, this big pit of death was finally filled. This wave should be able to survive. Chen. Anshan old curtain ward. I put down my gift. I had a few words with the old man. He's thinking about finding a reason to retreat. The housekeeper came in to inform the master. The eldest lady of the Shu family is here. The young master is also back, and with one person. It is said to be a miracle doctor. Chen Shuzhao was stunned. Isn't Ling Zhao a well-known miracle doctor? Why did Shaowan also bring a miracle doctor? Let them all in. I was speechless when I heard this. I'm going to play with the G system. This plot is none of my business. Don't you give me time to escape. Thinking of this, I quickly stood up. Grandpa God, have a good rest. There is something going on in our company. Go back first. Wherever he goes, he said. Mr. Chen pulled me away. I smirked and pushed his hand hard. Grandpa Chen, you're fine. I have to go. You let go. I took advantage of the angle that others couldn't see. Slapped the old man's hand. Let go. You let go. And don't let go. At this time, Shu Lingjiao had already walked in. He said coldly with a straight face, Deng Chen when Shen Curtain likes you the most. You just came 5 minutes and walked in the sand. It's so unconscionable. The words fell. I saw Chen Mohuan walking in with Long Aotian. Long Aotian narrowed his eyes as soon as he saw me. The hatred was deep in the bone. Shu Lingjiao greeted Grandpa Shen gently. He began to check the cause of Chen Yedian. This little girl is really full of vitality. Clever and cute. Hey, Shu Yao turned her head. He glared angrily. What did you say? I didn't speak. You said you are a big pervert. Zing this Chen. Mohuan hurriedly said. Zero. Zhao, what are you doing? People didn't say anything. Hear this work. Xiao was also stunned for a moment. Am I hallucinating? Then he rolled his eyes at me, turned around and continued to check Chen Yexi. Oh. The figure is so well proportioned. A cutie with a strong body. Brain the dragon is so innocent and blessed. Shuling Yao turned around again. He glared at me angrily. I was stunned to see that Shu Lingjiao's face was full of wondering what was going on. Everyone's expressions. It was as if he hadn't heard him talk nonsense, and the ugly sound really didn't seem to be made normally. Could it be what he thinks in his heart? But no one will believe this kind of thing. Shaking her head, Shu Lingjiao continued to check. After a while, Shu Lingjiao finished checking Hua. Chen Dianyi said with a smile, there's a blockage in the blood vessels. I'll just use a silver needle to pass it. You relax. Hearing this, the corners of Long Aotian's mouth curved. Said with a smile, I'm afraid the little sister's matter is not that simple. Here, this Shu Lingjiao turned her head to look at Long Aotian. Who are you to see this? Chen Mohuan immediately interested and forgot to introduce it. This is my good friend. Long Aotian has superb medical skills. I brought him here to see a doctor. Shu Lingjiao had a straight face. I know all the famous doctors in the north. I have never heard of a young miracle doctor named Long Aotian. Brother Mohuan should not trust others at will. During this, Long Aotian laughed. The little sister is the so-called master. The world is not superior. Don't underestimate people. Shu Lingjiao was just about to say that she was going to laugh. I heard my inner activity. Yes. That's the rhythm. Keep going. You take Grandpa Chen, who is already half dead. It is difficult to survive. Then Long Aotian came to the rescue. Then you will worship the Dragon Ao Zenith Bao. My heart secretly agreed, crying and shouting to be a little wife. He also served Long Aotian as a good sister with Leng Qingqiu. Hearing the sound, Shu Lingjiao looked at me with anger and turned pale. I thought something would go wrong with my medical skills. Treat Grandpa Chen to death. I also served with Leng Qingqiu, this guy who speaks wildly. You shut up. I miss everyone. I pointed directly at Long Aotian. He was over there. I said I'm about to cry. I didn't let out a single fart. You ask everyone. Long Aotian laughed. Little sister, the old man's illness is probably the whole northern country. A Chinese except for my dragon Aotian. No one can cure it. Shui Jiao was almost angry with these two people. One muttered endlessly in his heart. One is next to the yin and yang monsters. I walk the needle. You all give me quiet. Shu Lingjiao glared at each of us. He began to concentrate on collecting the needle for Qingqiu. I shook my head. It's a pity that King Wen's 9 needles are superior stitches. The little girl was too conservative. I passed 2 large points. As a result, Grandpa Chen and Yama waved their hands. Sit and wait for the pampering Aotian to save people at a critical moment. Lingqiu bowed to Long Aotian with all his bodies. Alas, it's a pity that Lingqiu is so beautiful. Generation of famous doctors became famous as a teenager. He actually wanted to be Long Aotian's harem. Hearing the sound, Lingqiu felt a slight overlap in her heart. I thought to myself that this bad guy actually knew medicine. He could even see this. When did he understand medicine so well? Sure enough, Qingqiu suddenly coughed violently. The body kept shaking, started rolling his eyes. Saying this, Chen Mohuan immediately screamed, "Curtain! Mr. Xiaojiao, how did you do it?" Now something big has happened, and Lingqiu's face was also pale. But he already knew the crux of the matter at this time. I saw Long Aotian waving his hand, took out his own needle bag. Little sister stepped aside. "I'll help the old man come back to life. The curtain is still alive." After saying this, Lingqiu picked up a silver needle. He stabbed directly at a key point. Sure enough, this stitch went down. Shao immediately eased a little, and Long Aotian was shocked and thought, "This little beauty just got this stitch. It's not the same as before." Suddenly he became bolder. Then Lingqiu picked up another needle, just about to stab the time when leaving. At this moment, I saw Long Aotian's hand in his sleeve. Hand back a little, start luck. I chuckled in my heart. This kid wants a poop ring. Thinking of this, I went straight over and grabbed his arm. Brother Aotian, and Long Aotian was frightened by me. "Yes. Oh, what's wrong? It's okay to think you're handsome." "Thank you, you're welcome." Lingqiu, who was performing needles, heard her heart. I was shocked at the time. Turn around slightly. Squinting his eyes, saw the hand shape of Long Aotian who wanted to make the ring. Then I blocked her view. So blocked Long Aotian's hand, by the way. Gather. And then Lingqiu has 2 stitches. Mr. Chen's complexion gradually returned to rosy. It didn't take long for the meeting to quiet down. "Jiao, it's great to have you. Don't go this time. Just stay in Syracuse, Grandpa. You can recuperate with peace of mind." Qingqiu, just ease up a little. "Dang Min, my eldest grandson. Hear this work." I hurry over. "Grandfather, written. Why does my hand hurt so much?" I looked at it and thought to myself I had just been beaten and beaten. The old man's hands were red. Then he said, "It was okay. Relaxes muscles and activates blood." Turned around, saying that Long Aotian was staring at himself. Chen Mohuan was also staring at Yuba. "Oh my god. I'm leaving. Except for a half-dead old man Chin. I am rare here. No one else can strangle me to death." Long Aotian blocked his way to pick up girls because I was blocking him. I wish I could die. Chen Mohuan spoiled me because his grandfather spoiled me. They want to kick me to death. Lingqiu looked down on me when she was young. I don't know what medicine I took wrong today. It seems like he wants to strangle me. I have to hurry up. Lingqiu heard about this, smiled in his heart. Thinking that he had just rushed out to help himself, my heart warmed inexplicably. Isn't this guy so ruthless and unrighteous? This time, Xiao Gangwu hurriedly walked up to me. Leaning on my ear, he nervously said, "Lu Xiao, something big happened. You have to hurry to the super medicine factory." I was shocked that something happened to the pharmaceutical factory. I wish I could run away quickly. So he hurriedly took his leave. Escaped from the Chen family manor. Outside the Chen family manor, I nervously asked Zhao Gang what was wrong. Zhao Gang's face was blue. Look around. Nervously, get in the car and say, "Here." The words. I knew something was wrong. At this time, Lingqiu also received the news. She was furious. Directly chased me and Zhao Gang. Saying this, Zhao Gang looked at Lingqiu nervously, and I am still regretting. Not at all. "Oh, Sister Zhao. I know. Sister Xiao, though anxious to chase out. Is there something wrong?" Lingqiu looked at my expression with a straight face. I thought this guy could really pretend. Hacked money for purchasing fine materials. Now I still pretend to know nothing. Then Zhao asked me, Brother Chengwen, with a smile and a knife. "There hasn't been much to the pharmaceutical company lately." The words fell. I saw Zhao Gang desperately squeezing my eyes. Saying this, I quickly said that it was nothing serious. "Don't worry, I'll take care of it." "Why did this girl come out? Where's Long Aotian? They shouldn't have gone out for tea and chatting. Have you started discussing medical skills? Why did the heroine run out with me? Why does Long Aotian's harem pester me? Matter of pharmaceutical companies is definitely important. Must be addressed." Hearing this sound, Shu Ling was stunned for a moment. Look at it like this. This guy really doesn't know the specifics of the pharmaceutical factory. Isn't the money black from him? Lingqiu thought for a while. Brought a genuine smile. We haven't seen each other for more than a year. Is there any... time stubble. Time flies. When the wheel of history, rolling over our lost youth, the living sound fell. Shu Shuijiao was about to vomit. This person is really getting more and more disgusting. And he squeezed out a smile. Open your hands and hug. I heard that I have one head and two big ones. At this moment, Chen Moan took Long Aotian out with him. Long Aotian instantly met my eyes. I kissed the corner of my mouth. Isn't this a special continuation? Long Aotian's eyes narrowed slightly. And it was this guy again, around me with good things. I rushed when I saw this one, pretending to be calm. Just hug. Then he hurriedly said loudly, Brother Long, you came just in time. This is not Zero Jiao's sister, just had a little temper. But in fact, she admires your medical skills. You find a cafe to have a good chat. You are all medical experts. There must be a lot of problems. I still have something to do. Goodbye. I turned around and wanted to flash people. I thought that my brother could only help you get here. I wish you a good Sun Tzu. In short, don't mess with me. You are an actual couple. I'm just a stinky shit shiny. It must be done immediately. Otherwise Long Aotian is easy to find fault. And Shu Lingjiao looked back at Long Aotian, lightly snorted, turned around, and grabbed the corner of my clothes. Brother Lu, don't go. From childhood to adulthood. Don't you have to hug every time you are separated from others? Hearing this, my eyes widened. Looked at this little loli in shock. Shu Lingjiao's big eyes, bright and clear as a black gemstone. Wow. And in this clear gaze, I saw a hint of pride, a hint of deception. There is also a hint of evil. He did it on purpose, and Shu Lingjiao is also energetic. I thought to myself, you are afraid of Long Aotian. Are you afraid? I'll give you eye drops. You can't live in peace. Then I slowly pushed Shu Shuijiao's hand away. The dead girl wants to pit me. She seems to know that I am very arrogant. So, intentionally, definitely on purpose. Hearing the sound, Shu Lingjiao almost laughed. Continue to pretend to be cute with a cold face. The eyes seem to say that my sister did it on purpose. I can't imagine that you are afraid of being alone. Fun and interesting. Today I just want to scare you to death. Ouch. And sweaty. Saying this, a corner of Long Aotian's mouth raised a sneer. Ugh. Every time you part. Lu Shao is so dashed. The corners of my mouth twitched when I heard this paw. Before waiting for an explanation, the reckless Zhao Gang took a step forward. I hugged it. Yes, you are just one. I pulled Zhao Gang over. Awkwardly. Sister Shui Zhao. Just kidding. Nothing. Tian Mono. It started when I was 8 years old. It was a family dinner. The first time I was tricked by you into going to the corner to QQ hug. You forgot you still have to check people's bodies. Say you plan to be a doctor in the future. The words did not fall. I saw Long Aotian's fist slowly tightening. The eyes staring at me became sharper and sharper. Saying this, I completely understood in my heart. This dead girl seems to know her dead point. I wiped the beads of sweat from my forehead. Squeezed out a smile. I don't remember anything about my childhood. Then, I have to hug it today. Shu Lingyao approached me. He whispered that he wouldn't hug me. Don't think about leaving. I narrowed my eyes when I heard this. There was bitter resentment in his eyes. Whispered, you have a kind. Then I squeezed out an ugly smirk and we hugged. Shu Lingjiao. But Shu Lingjiao hugged me with a bear. He was still shouting, oh, Brother Chengwen, you hate it so much. It also takes advantage of other people's advantages. Hearing this, I pushed Shu Lingjiao away in fright. The situation. Long Aotian quickly supported Shu Lingjiao, who was standing unsteadily, staring at me. Lu Shao. Until now. What do you mean? Hear this. My brain snapped. My life is going to die. Then he quickly smiled and said, no, I just had cramps. That's what you talk about. Something happened to my pharmaceutical factory. I have to go back and deal with it. I turned around and almost ran. Down was stunned for 2 seconds, pointing at Long Aotian. You are waiting for. After saying that, he turned around and chased me. Long Aotian didn't chase me. Ow. The beauty is by my side. He doesn't care about me. Ling Jiao. Are you okay? Are there any injuries? Don't worry, I won't let him go. Is it true that Shu Lingjiao instantly regained her cold face? He stood some distance from Long Aotian. He is Lu Shao of Zero City. Ordinary people can't afford to mess with it just because you hear this. Long Aotian laughed. What 4 major families in my Long Aotian's eyes? They're all ants. Hear the words. Shu Lingjiao's eyes flashed with a hint of coldness. It's all a building ant code. Long Aotian consciously said the wrong thing. Hurry up and explain again. Not what I mean. Goodbye. Shu Lingjiao strode to her car. Open the door. Get in the car. and drive away. In the car, I smashed the seat armrest. I almost hung up just now. Wu Shao was relieved. When I turn around, I will kill that dragon Aotian. Yeah. I hear the words. I gritted my teeth and said that it was mainly Shu Lingjiao's daughter. This dead girl. Hear this? Ao gang now, said with a smile. Lu Shao. Today, it seems that she's really moved by you, Lu Shao. They all took the initiative to give hugs. Lu Shao, don't worry. I will help you take down this little lowly of the Shu family's miracle doctor. At that time, the resources of the Shu family will be yours. Shut up. I'm dying. Remember not to provoke Long Aotian. Don't hit Shu Lingjiao's idea. This dead girl clearly wants to play me to death. Oh, isn't that just right? Zhang smiled cheaply. You too. Isn't it the same for everyone who plays? I looked at Zhao Gang, helpless double breathing. What happened to the pharmaceutical factory? Director Chang of the Food and Drug Administration Department is really not a thing. The young master, in order to reduce costs, just put some precious ingredients in this batch of medicine. Reduced somewhat. In fact, it's traditional Chinese medicine, and it doesn't need dead people. That damn director Shang. He even wrote a letter of resignation directly. Take a letter of resignation to arrest this matter. Do you think this old thing is dead? Okay, shut up. Accelerate the removal of pharmaceutical factories. In the office, the tabletop of the ring conference table was hummed by the slap. Several informed executives in the pharmaceutical factory. It's so wonderful. The production director slapped the table. It cannot be destroyed. Absolutely not. The finished products of 600 million yuan were all smashed. Not only is it lost, the Food and Drug Administration intervened. The brand of our winery is directly rotten. The person in charge of quality inspection directly dropped the document. Fuck. This batch of fine materials has shrunk by 30. Active ingredients are not up to par at all. Selling is a grass camp life. Once something happens, we all have to go to the prison. The two factions quarreled upside down. Spit flew everywhere. I can't wait to scuffle on the spot. I lay on the table in the main seat. Thinking about it is all about oneself. Why is it so annoying? The leak from the house coincided with the overnight rain. The unlucky things are all rushed together. This is not the plot in the text. What is this? Can the system still tamper with the plot at any time? There is no Long Ocean here. At this moment, gate was pushed open. Everyone immediately stood up. Mr. Shu is good. I was stunned. Why did she come too? Shu Lingjiao stepped on high heels. Walk to the opposite side of the circular table. Pull away the chair and sit down. Elbows on the tablet top. He looked at me with a smile. The voice was soft, but with an unquestionable aura. I know everything about Brother Chengwen. What do you plan to do? Hearing this, my brain was spinning. This batch of drugs cannot leave the factory. Must be destroyed. Yu Lingjiao was shocked. The eyes changed a few times in an instant, as if he didn't know me at all. In front of me. Oh, must be destroyed. This is what he really thinks in his heart. Wait, I said that it would be shipped normally. Let her take the lead against me. She would never let this batch of medicine leave the factory. She bothers me enough. There is a high probability that he will not pay attention to me in the future. I took this opportunity to quarrel with her, then withdraw the stock. That's right. I'm really a genius. Thinking of this, I laughed happily. Sister, Shuijiao. You know the situation too. The cost of this batch of drugs is too high. Compressing fine material was my idea, although the effect has shrunk a little. But we are proprietary Chinese medicines. Can't you eat dead people? I said, while shouting wildly in his heart. Scold me. Friends to me. Quickly jump out. Set to destroy. I spread my hands. It can be destroyed at once. The Medicine Blue Bureau is here. The time comes. The development will be held. The reputation of our Zhuguang is completely ruined. After the stock price collapsed, there was no money to make. Most of them are not cost effective. In my opinion, let's seal all the mouths of insiders. At this time, you have to resist the pressure to do big things. After saying this, I looked at Shu Lingjiao with a smile. Cry in my heart was about to break through my throat. Quickly oppose and follow quickly. I clamored that I wanted to spread my legs. We don't get along with each other. You are the heroine of the doctor's benevolence. How can you endure such a harmful thing? Hurry up and scold me. Shu Lingjiao's eyes rolled when she heard my heart. The smile on his face became stronger. Xiao Chung said, Shengma, Oh, sure. I think the same as you. Hearing this, my smile instantly froze. What did you say? Shu Lingjiao looked at my frozen face. Continue to mend the knife. The tone was extremely sincere. Really, pharmaceutical factory still has to rely on Brother Chengwen to take the helm at a critical time. You're right. Isn't it just a batch of proprietary Chinese medicine? What's the big deal? You can't let 600 million drift forever. Hear this work. I'm stupid. Shook his head vigorously. I suspected that something was wrong with my ears. Leng Qingqiu, you are wrong. I'm talking about... Oh, wham. Sell all these medicines. That's right. Show Leng Qingqiu. Who did it? Big eyes. Innocent face. I think so too. I felt like a thunderbolt was thrown in my head. You sound it. What is this? The doctor's benevolent. And Shu Lingjiao, you also agree with this kind of thing about having a son without PIs. You lost your head. That's not how the script was written. You should jump up and scold me for being greedy. Curse my grass camp life, then desperately try to destroy this batch of medicine. Thinking of this, I smiled my face, trying to get it back on track. Lingjiao, think clearly. This is medicine that saves people. Unqualified drugs will delay the patient's condition. Thousands of people will die because of our medicine. I didn't finish my life. Sure, Lingjiao smile and nodded. I understand everything. The black-bellied little loli said with a relaxed face. It's just a batch of proprietary Chinese medicines. That's the big deal. If it really delays the condition, even if they themselves are unlucky, who made them sick themselves? Brother Chengwen, do you think so? But our white money is spent. I can't earn it back. The company's losses are great. Brother Chengwen, I support you, though you criticize. I signed the note. This batch of drugs left the factory today. Asked to send them all out within 3 days. Then he raised his hand and called the secretary. As soon as the contract came up, the secretary handed over the signature pen. Shu Lingjiao copied it and signed it. Saying that Shu Lingjiao really wanted to sign, hurriedly held down the ball in the signing area, staring at Shu Xuijiao. Shu Lingjiao's big eyes flickered at me. What's wrong with Brother Chengwen? I was shaking with anger. I am very disappointed in Shu Lingjiao. Don't worry about my brother in the future. You are my father. Lingjiao, have you really thought about it? Think about it. And where I believe you, Brother Chengwen. I will listen to you whatever you say. I lowered my head. I was so depressed that I was about to explode. I pulled my hand back suddenly, grabbed the contract on the table. Use your hands firmly. Wow. Directly tear the thick contract to shreds. Confetti flying all over the sky. I pressed my hands on the tabletop. The voice of the head hanging down was thunderous and fishing. Report to the Food and Drug Administration immediately. All of these drugs were destroyed. Ask them to send someone to supervise the whole process. Launch a full investigation internally. All relevant departments review the whole process. Relevant personnel responsible for fine material procurement. All professional qualifications will be revoked. Transferred to the judicial organs for investigation. The entire conference room was deadly silent. Everyone was dumbfounded. He was not even sensitive to breathing. The production director's face turned white. Trembling opening. Liu Sha. That's more than 600 million. More than 600 million. Think again. Get lost. I smashed out all my grievances in anger. The sound shook the table. Company affairs. It's you, a production director, who can interject. I can't even stand this rule. This is a special medicine. Is a medicine that cures diseases and saves people. It's not a tool for you to make black money. Tell me clearly. This batch of drugs is allowed to leave the factory. One box at a time. Lao Tzu twisted his head off and kicked it as a ball. Not today. From now on, who dares to make a small idea again? To think crookedly about medicine again. Lao Tzu sent him to prison. In minutes, let him sit through the bottom of the prison. Not to mention 600 million. That's 6 billion. I also let them rot in this pharmaceutical factory. Don't even think about spilling out a pill of medicine to harm people. After saying that, I turned my head to look at Shu Lingjiao on the side. Tone was cold and hard. What do you want to see? Shu Xuejiao. Smile. This time, it was a relieved smile. I thought to myself that this guy was completely different from when he was a child, and the ugly temper just now was quite handsome. Brother Chengwen, I said, you have the final say. I will listen to you whatever you say. I looked at Shu Lingjiao's triumphant expression. Scales fall from one's eyes. This dead girl was right from the beginning. I won't let this batch of drugs appear. Didn't she hear the slightest bit about my reputation? Eldest sister, I am a bully who robs men and women. Evil people who are not greedy for profit. How dare you play with me like this? Something wrong is wrong. Must be something wrong. Shu Li Xiao stood up, smiled and said, Brother Chengwen, I have a birthday next week. I invite you to my birthday patient. As for the matter here, over To you. After saying that, Shu Lingjiao turned around and left. The list is in the evening and the lanterns are just out. Office of the president of Leng Group. Leng Qingqiu sat behind his desk, facing the report on the computer screen. I did it for half an hour. I didn't read a word. Why do you think so? Suddenly you can hear what he thinks in his heart. And why? He could accurately predict Long Aotian's behavior. He seemed to be afraid of Long Aotian, but they obviously didn't meet. This guy has been so-called love for me for more than 3 years. Is it fake to like me to pursue me? Cause there was a dragon Aotian. He flinched. I don't dare to argue. The secretary knocked on the door. Stretch out half of your body. Mr. Leng is off work. Hearing this, Leng Qingqiu regained his thinking. Get off work. Leng Qingqiu felt something was wrong. It seems that there are some shortcomings. It's a lack of individuals. Every time in 3 years, there must be a dog, crazy and greedy, waiting early at the door, wearing a fancy suit, holding flowers, chasing yourself to say disgusting, earthy love words. I have to endure the harassment of that guy every day, and hypocritical touting. At this time, every day, I have to lose people in the company building. But today, there is no longer looking at the empty doorway. Leng Qingqiu's heart suddenly felt empty. Walking in the corridor, the sound of the high heels seemed particularly soft. Secretary muttered, "Why do you feel so quiet today?" Another secretary blurted out, "Didn't Lu Shao come?" I said yes, usually at this time. He had been waiting at the door for a long time. "Keep talking." Leng Qingqiu glared at them. "Is it idle?" Secretaries quickly shut up. A group of people walked quietly to the elevator entrance. Leng Qingqiu felt uncomfortable. "What's going on? Haven't you always been looking forward to me staying away from you? Didn't he always wish that he would disappear from this world? Now he is gone. What's wrong with me?" Leng Qingqiu was irritable. Girl at the door who was responsible for picking up flowers every day, waiting early, looking at Leng Qingqiu and others who came out empty-handed, stunned for a moment. Then he looked behind. Leng Qingqiu. "There is no shadow of me." She looked stunned. Leng Qingqiu looked at her.